Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back with Steve Jackson's fighting fantasy House of Hell, and we have a decision to make. You walk up to the two doors in the corner of the balcony. The one on your left is named Balthus, and the one in the front of you has no name. Do we enter the Balthus room? Balthus does not sound like a nice person. I don't have a good feeling about that. Let's go through the other door, or we could just ignore the doors, but let's go through the other door that doesn't have the name Balthus on it. The door opens into a narrow passageway which ends at a window. There is a door halfway along the left-hand side, and a sign on the door identifies it as the Diabolus room. Well, that sounds even worse than the Balthus room. Do we wish to try this door? We can investigate the window instead. Or if you're not keen to do either and prefer to go back through the door, we could do that too. Let's investigate the window. Let's see if we can kind of get a sneak peek in here. Curtains are drawn across the window, and you approach cautiously. You gingerly pat the folds in the curtain and are relieved to find nothing there, although they seem to be safe. You are still on your guard as you draw them apart. As you do so, a thunderclap booms outside and makes you jump, but you are safe. A perfectly ordinary window is uncovered. However, the heavy iron bars on the outside are a little worrying. Through the window you can see nothing but the rain running down the pane of glass, but curiously the rain is avoiding one area. Could it be that the wind is blowing the rain away from this one corner? You bend down to take a closer look. Written in the condensation which is formed on the glass is a message. You read 3 words, Mordana in Abaddon. You repeat this message to yourself and then rub it off the window in case anyone else should see it. This message may be useful to you, and you will realize it when it is. Now you must head back to the landing and turn left. A short distance further on, you come to the top of the main staircase, which leads downwards. Immediately opposite the staircase is an unmarked door. Do we wish to go downstairs? Do we wish to try the unmarked door, or we will continue down the landing? I think we should try the unmarked door. Let's go through the door and see what happens. You step into a small storeroom and close the door behind you. There are shelves on the left and right walls on which various household objects are stored. In front of you, the wall facing the door is another door. Should we search the shelves, or should we try the other door? Or we could go back. Let's search the shelves. Let's see what's in here. Various items of crockery, cutlery, and food are kept in the storeroom, including a sharp meat knife, which you hide under your coat to use as a weapon in the future. This sharp knife adds 3 skill points in a fight. That is excellent. Very good find there. On one shelf, you find several cloves of garlic, which you also take. I have a feeling those will come in handy, too. There's also an unlabeled bottle of white liquid on another shelf. Are we going to drink the unlabeled bottle of white liquid? I gotta feel we're not. I just, no. I don't care how awesome it is. Just no, I'm not drinking some white liquid that doesn't have a label on it. So I'm going to pass on that. I'll take the knife, pass on the unlabeled bottle. Do we want to go try the door at the back of the storeroom, or go back the way we came? Let's try the door at the back of the storeroom. Let's press on through this area. You step out of the storeroom into a hallway. To your left, the hallway ends at a door, which leads into the Shaitan room. I'm not into the doors with the names. This can't be good. Almost opposite is the Mammon room, which you may enter. Oh, goodness. Everything's got a name. Shaitan or Mammon? Because apparently I can't serve Shaitan and Mammon. Bonus points if you get that reference. Let's go to the Mammon room. All right, Mammon room it is. The room you enter looks well lived in. It is a bedroom, and a large bed covered with a yellow bedspread dominates the room. Clothes are strewn about the floor, and a tap is running in a wash basin in the corner. The clothes suggest it is a woman's room, but no one is about. Will you call out to announce yourself? We search around to see what we can find, or we could just leave. Let's see if we can search without alerting anyone, and then maybe we'll call out, if that's still an option. You walk over to the mantelpiece and study the trinkets scattered along it. A couple of lacquer boxes and a picture frame with no picture flank a large plant pot with a broad-bladed plant growing in it. In the grate below are several lumps of coal resting on a bed of paper, a fire all ready to light. But something else is in the grate. A black and white photograph has been thrown on the coals. Ooh, we can check the boxes or we can look at the photograph. I want to look at the photograph. I want to know who took it out of the frame and threw it on the fire. You sit on your haunches and reach for the photograph. As you pick it up, you feel a heavy thud on the top of your head. You slump to the floor, dazed, and the plant pot, which came crashing down on your head, smashes on the floor. We lose 3 stamina points. Yes, we do still have enough stamina to continue. You hear a rustling from the curtain and straighten up to look towards the window. You shudder with fright as the curtains open before you. Just as quickly, they shut again. Then there is silence. You walk slowly over and grab them. They are perfectly ordinary curtains. You gain 1 fear point for the shock. Do you wish to leave the room? Or shall we work out the mystery of the curtains? Well, it can't possibly get any scarier. So let's keep looking at the curtains. I want to know who beamed me with the flower pot. As you are puzzling over the curtains, you reach out to lean on the bed. But as you rest your weight on the bedpost, the whole bed shifts aside and you crash down to the floor. This is all very strange and a little scary. You gain 1 fear point and take 1 stamina point of damage. Well, I guess it could get more scary. I was wrong. Yes, we have enough stamina to continue. A rumbling from the opposite side of the room breaks into your thoughts. Sliding over the carpet towards you and accelerating rapidly is one of the chairs. Okay, well, let's test our luck. Oh, that's not good. Nope, didn't make it there. Our luck's okay, but not that okay. We are unlucky. You try to spring aside, but the chair is too quick for you. It smacks into your shin, causing you to howl in pain. You lose 2 stamina points. Okay, we've lost a whole bunch of stamina in, 5 pages. I deeply regret coming into the Mammon room at this point. All right, yes, we still have enough stamina to continue. They're here. Deal with a mischievous poltergeist. Okay, this is an unnerving experience that we gain yet another fear point. You'd better leave the room before the poltergeist injures you more seriously. Yeah, I am convinced. We are out of here. You may now proceed either by turning right and trying the door of the Shaitan room, or we could turn left, follow the passage which bears right past 2 rooms labeled Asmodeus and Eblis, and then rejoining the landing. Oh, everybody's got a name. Let's go... I'm not convinced with the Shaitan room. Let's go Asmodeus and Eblis. You follow the landing round past a wooden door which bears the name Titavilius. Tutavilus. Sure. Tutty. You may try this door, or we can walk straight ahead. The landing ends at a paneled wall, and the passageway turns to the left. Oh, sure, let's give one more. Just as long as it's not another poltergeist, we'll go into Tutty's room. You step into the room. It is a stylish bedchamber, beautifully decorated. But one thing disturbs you immediately. Great, we're already disturbed. The windows are barred. Perhaps being so far from anywhere, they are designed to keep intruders out rather than keep guests in. In the center of the room is a 4-poster bed. You walk over and test the mattress. It feels very comfortable. By now, you are in need of a rest. We climb into bed. Oh, God, that can't be a good idea. Are you kidding me, Steve Jackson? You want me to take a nap in a haunted house? Are you insane? Well, possibly, but you've written some wonderful books. Geez, but if it works, we might get some stamina back. Let's walk over to the window and take a look outside, and then maybe the bed may still be an option that we'll think about. Oh, God. What is this? What is this? You draw back the curtains and peer outside. The light in the room makes it difficult to see, so you pull the curtains behind you. With your face pressed against the bars, you look through the window. There's a rumble of thunder in the distance, and the rain is still beating down, making it difficult to see anything. A fork of lightning flashes down from the sky and lights up a sight which makes you cry out loud. Outside your window, dripping wet and swaying in the wind, is a ghastly face. A long, dead figure hanging in a noose is staring at you with lifeless eyes. You step back and fling the curtains shut to hide the horrendous sight. The face is familiar. The old man in the village. We gained 3 fear points. I don't think we can afford to get much more scared. What will we do? Will we dive into bed and sleep through the night, or run out into the landing? You know, if we go to bed, we're just going to get killed. I mean, that's just... There's no scenario where that doesn't end horribly. So, no, Steve Jackson, I'm not falling for the obvious trap, unless it's a double bluff, and you really do want me to sleep through the night, and it would be fine, but this is a very fast-paced game, so I can't imagine sleeping through the night is an option. No, let's run out onto the landing. Let's run in terror. I'm scared. You open the door quickly and step out onto the landing. Luckily, there is no one about. Turning left, you follow the passage round until you reach a wood-paneled wall where the passage turns left. You follow the passageway round the corner to the left. 2 doors face each other across the passage, and you may either try the door to the left, to the Belial room, or the door on the right, to the Abaddon room. Now, we had a message about Abaddon. Huh. Okay, we got that message in the window about Abaddon. Okay, straight ahead, the passageway continues for a few meters before ending at an unmarked door. So we can go to either of the named rooms, the unmarked room, or we can go back downstairs. I think we should go to the Abaddon room and see if that message makes more sense in there. Ooh, lovely room. You enter a bedroom which is lit by a single candle burning by the bedside. A heavy, musty odor hangs in the air, which could come from all the plants which are standing in pots on the mantelpiece. Bedside table, dressers, and shelves. Whoever used this room certainly liked plants. But another sight catches your attention and stops you in your tracks. Asleep on the bed is an old woman. It seems that she has not heard you, for she has not moved since you entered the room. Well, she's probably dead. Everyone here is dead. Do you wish to leave her in peace? Do we want to walk over and wake her? Or will we spring over and attack her before she can wake? Ooh, that doesn't sound very nice, and that also sounds like that'll probably end horribly. Let's go nuts. Let's wake her up. Collect 10 fear points. 10 fear points. How scary is this woman? You step over to the bed and shake the old woman gently, but as soon as you touch her withered skin, you jump back in horror. She is stone cold dead. I said she was dead. I said she was dead, Steve Jackson. I said that like a page ago. 2 more fear points. As you stand by the bed shivering, a low moan comes from the body. Its eyelids flick open and pure white eyes stare up at the ceiling. She has no pupils. Do you want to wait and see what will happen, or will we beat a hasty retreat? So thank you for the achievement, for letting me know how much fear I've gained in this book so far. Wow, we're going to be scared to death soon. Okay. Well, you know what? I still want to know what that message was. I still want to know what the message about Abaddon means. So I'm going to wait to see what happens. You hear words coming from the old woman, yet her lips do not move. Stranger, how dare you invade the private bedchamber of the woman of the house? You stammer an apologetic reply. She orders you, "Begone, intruder, leave an old woman to die in peace." We leave her, or shall we ask her for information? I want to know, I desperately want to know what that message is. It's the only thing in the win column we've generated in this entire game, is knowing something about Abaddon. And this is the Abaddon room, and maybe she's Abaddon. So I think we'll make that choice next time, and we'll leave it for here. We'll pick it up again next time. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.